morning, sister. Today it's August 18th, fourth day of the Anshid. Fourth day. Okay, so let's greet to true parents together. 천진 잠버림 앞에 경배 바로 let's recite family pledge number 4. 청일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑으로 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 참조 이상 전주대 가족으로 전성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. Our family, the owner of Cheon Group, pledges to build the universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is the heavenly parent's ideal of creation, and the perfect world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. Today, let's read urgent issue. So, and we are looking for somebody to MC. Then eventually, I have to cover the MC today. That's my destiny, kind of. Okay, let's invite. Hannah. Oh, Hannah, can you do opening prayer, please? Please unmute. Okay. Hannah, please unmute. Monica's family, Koji.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, it didn't work.
Sorry,
first.
Didn't
okay.
unmute. But yeah, please join me in prayer. Dear God, our Heavenly Parent, our true parents, good morning. Yes, this new day that we're waking up to, I pray that we can start this day with gratitude for whatever's happening in each one of our lives, that we can just come together as this Clifton family, and that we can really relate to one another as brothers and sisters, as uncle and aunts, and that when you look at this community and these individual families, and each one of us as individuals, that you can experience a lot of joy, that you can see your love flowing between each one of us, that we can gain inspiration from your word, and that we can apply it into our daily lives. I pray that we can connect to True Mother when we read her memoir and really understand True Mother's essence. So we invite you into this morning kiss session as this community, as one big family. So on our fourth spirit, in mind of Hanus, that is the Marcus of the Cinch family,
True.
Okay, now we have exercise time. Can you lead the exercise?
Sure. All right, everyone, let's reach for the sky. And then lean to one side, left side, move to the right side. Look at our arms. One side. Arms. Side. Up and over the back. Switch. Move your arms across and then turn to one side. Switch. Rotate your shoulders. Switch direction. Rotate our wrists. Direction. Stretch out our fingers. Whoop. Switch. All right, thank you.
Good. Thank you, Shoji. Okay. Pastor Naokimi, good morning, Pastor Naokimi. Are you going to continue to be the MC? Can I pass to you, MC? Pastor Naokimi.
Yes, we can.
Breakout appreciation.
Okay, brothers and sisters, so I guess we'll go into our breakouts. Please take 5 to 6 minutes to share any appreciations from this past day or so, and we'll see you back in just a few minutes. Enjoy your discussion. All right. I realize I'm the MC again. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a great discussion. I definitely did. I was with Hiroko-san and the Lalone family. So we had a great chance to check in. Oh, I guess that means that those who met with me also get a chance to share in front of the whole group. So let's begin with Hiroko-san. If you can unmute.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you well.
So, recently I feel so happy to take care of my spiritual son. Before I used to take care of him in person because we live in Boston both. But now I live in Providence and my son lives in Boston and Zoom meeting regularly. So when I take care of him, I feel so happy, extremely happy. And so I thought because I share DP with him, that's the main issue. But something else I feel, and I recognize recently, every time I see him, I can share my overcoming experiences or challenging experiences with him. And that I talked to him about it. His eyes is open wide and very carefully listen to me. And so I recognize sharing my experiences with somebody deeply and somebody respond so well. That make me so happy, extremely happy. So that is a benefit of witnessing. And yeah, so the joy, of course, witnessing is not easy. It's really, you know, tricky and difficult. But once I meet somebody as a chosen, it made me so happy. And yeah, my daily life is very, very happy with him. So I appreciate with, witnessing. I want more. I want to more. Hopefully, that's my gratitude.
All right. Thank you so much, Hiroko-san. Yes, that's a great way of looking at witnessing. Such a joy. What came to mind was kind of, I was in Yum, they have something called the wing testimony, why I need God. And I just feel like, if witnessing is simply about testifying your God experiences with others and how you got there, that can also be a great way of really approaching it so that it's not like you're trying to convert or proselytize, but really just share about your God experiences with others around you. So that's what came to mind, Hiroko-san. Thank you for sharing. Let's now go to the Lalone family. And you can choose same people or new people, but if you can get one or two to share.
Good morning.
Go ahead. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. I was just driving through, and last minute, I called up Uncle Don and let him know that I was in the area and loved to stop by. And he said, "Of course, we have a room ready for you." And so, even though it was last minute, I was able to swing through. As soon as you enter the door, you get about 10 hugs. You can really feel the love. So I'm just really grateful for the incredibly welcoming environment, just a house full of love, and each individual person too is just so unique, and but they're all so loving. So I just wanted to thank them for having me and having a wonderful day here with them. That was my gratitude for today.
All right. Thank you, Mark. And I guess, Hannah.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. I just shared that I was grateful for not only Mark came down, but we also had Jonathan Jesper's family come down yesterday. even for a short period of time. They didn't stay the night, but just came for like lunch and dinner. But I was just so grateful to spend time with their family, and even for a short period of time, Mark, but just to see that God's love in a short period of time is shown, and you can see this type of environment with our movement. No matter how far away we go without seeing each other, we come together and it feels like we're still family. And I think that's what's so precious about everybody, in our movement, is that we're so close and we're like family to each other. So that's all I share. So thank you.
And we're just waiting for Narkimi to stop.
That's right.
Right. I was just sharing with them that it's making me jealous. Like I'm longing to now stop by their house. And I said, it's like a heavenly truck stop. Everything that you need. Just gotta stop by, give a call. Anyway, it's always beautiful to see you guys. Thanks for joining and for sharing. So now let's go into our reading of Mother's Words and a reflection by our assistant pastor, Takino.
Thank you, Pastor Nakimi. Supporting. Okay, let's read True Mother's memoir. Korean bonsai pines line the path to the Bongchang wall, and underneath them, clusters of wildflowers bloomed in the spring. During the winter, wildflowers disappear, but in spring, they bloom profusely, as if competing with each other, as if computing each other. I would stop on my way up the steep incline to take a closer look at the grasses and flowers. They display their colors beautifully in the spring's bright morning sun, whether I was there to admire them or not. I would become intoxicated with their beauty, caressing the wildflowers before resuming my ascent up the path. The walk was difficult, but my heart would be as serene as the flower. When I would reach my husband too, I would carefully check to see whether any weed had sprouted among the blades of grass, or whether animals had left any traces. The lawn on the blade became greener and greener as time went by. Sitting alone in front of his tomb, I would pray for everyone in the world to be as beautiful as wildflower, to have mind as strong as pine tree, and to always live prosperous leaves as green as a summer lawn. On my way down, I would say farewell to the flowers and pine trees, my friend of the natural world. I will meet you again tomorrow. The path I would walk was the same each day, but the weather was never the same. There would be days when I left the warm rays of the sun. There were windy days, rainy days, when thunder roared and lightning struck, and snowy days covering everything in white. During this 3-year period of devotion, I also retraced my husband's travel throughout the United States, traveling nearly 4,024 miles. As my husband had done in 1965, and visited the 12 mountain peaks, we had toured in the Swiss Alps to pray and meditate. Through this devotion, our spiritual oneness deepen into eternity. Thank you, brother sister. I reflected these sentence, these paragraphs. First of all, after the true father ascended, true mother had to leave the foundation day and proclaim beginning of the Cheon group. And then most of the challenge was not outside, but inside members. And sometimes she got support, sometimes she got some advices or rejection, but she had to be strong as a true mother, not ordinary mother. That was not easy. She said, I remember she said, let's move forward our organization without stopping. And every day she climbed to the mountain to see through father's tomb. I feel what she was thinking every day. And I felt, that as I read this paragraph, how much the nature, flowers, or nature encourage her. And the nature's beauty will healing her and give her the power. So I know True Mother always talk about how much she loved the nature. And she, as here, I'm so moved what she was described, express her heart. Wildflowers smile on the mountain path. Everyone in the world to be as beautiful as wildflowers, because wildflowers display their colors beautifully, whether we admire them or not. She prayed for everyone to have mind as strong as pine trees. So in these sentences, I feel this is not, she hopes our members become like that. Sometimes, that we need praise ourselves and somebody to acknowledge me, my accomplishment, and I'm better than others. That we are computing sometimes, then that if that is a good way, that we raise each up, but it's bad way is we try to put somebody down and raise me up. But that's why True Mother, even True Mother's favorite song, too excessive desire is harmful. That if we that we don't have excessive desire, then how much the peace come to my heart or my environment. So I feel why True Mother encourage or sharing about these sentences. So we have to think about ourselves. What is a children heart? How we can support my parents. So this is a time we continue to talk, reading the True Mother's memoir, but I think this is the time how we can express, practice my hyojeon to True Mother and True Father. This is my reflection. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Takino-san, for reading and sharing your reflection. So now let's go into our breakouts. Please, share any thoughts or insights that you got from the reading or the reflection. and we'll see you back shortly. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a great reflection time. First, I'd like to invite up Akemi-san to share briefly about her thoughts from the reading this morning.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today's reading, she was visiting True Father's tomb, and that time, not so many people understood True Mother, but she said she would become intoxicated with their beauty and all the flowers and trees. She talked to the tree and she talked to the flower and she say goodbye to the flower, and those natures really understand True Mother's heart. And yeah, I have same experience with the holy ground. When I first saw this tree in my back, yeah, actually tree said, yeah, thank you for finding me, or something like that. And since then, I go to visit that place every day and talk to the tree also, and talk to the squirrels. And yeah, they said thank you to me too. So yeah, how much True Mother was encouraged by these natures and to go through all the difficulties. And I feel so grateful. That's my takeaway. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, Akemi-san. So you guys didn't know, but she's a tree whisperer, so she can connect with nature. Okay, how about let's go to Mrs. Delorier.
Yes. Yes, yeah, my takeaway is, today, True Mother's heart is, always very pure, and then she's nature's to, console, and also to see the natures can find out God's will. That kind of the True Mother's heart, I can feeling, and then it was a very precious. And also, I'm very precious is Reverend Takino is always leading in the true, Cheon Shinwon's prayer. That is, I don't know why yesterday too, but today. But anyway, I was very hard in a company right now. Some employees have many difficulties making us or something, but whenever I joined this, morning devotion and then morning fundoke and then Cheon Shinwon prayer time, I can feel the True Mother's pure heart, True Mother's devotion, True Mother's loving to us, True Mother's, unity with God. That kind of that can feel, and then I'm always tears, tear coming out, and then make a determination. Okay, I can overcome. I can do that. This is a blessing. I can overcome this time today too. I can do it with True Mother, True Parents. That kind of that feeling, and they make a determination. That is very, very appreciate. And they also at one proud of point is before another Korean leader told us, please pray for the two children. One of them instead of True Mother, of course, True Mother prayer to their two children, but she's too busy to think about everybody's. So we can, all members, we can pray for from the Hyojin-nim, Hyunjin-nim, Injin-nim, Onjin-nim, Hyunjin-nim, Kuchin-nim, Konjin-nim, everybody's even name, you can pray for them and then console the true mother, console the, at God's heart. That is, I'm proud. Only I can put in the name, but with the heart. Unite with true mother, unite with true family. That is my takeaway. And then we cannot do so many things is outside, not not like a Dr. Award. That is a great success, but we are just pray, but that prayer can make a miracle. So that is my hope. And then that is my takeaway. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yoshiko-san. Yeah, that reminds me, actually, when I was a child, we used to also pray for each of the true family members by name every Sunday. In any case, appreciate, also reminds me appreciating Takino-san for being in the Chuncheon prayer hall every day and really holding the spiritual fort and encouraging all of us to also experience the joy and the miracles through praying at the Chuncheon prayer hall. So please feel free to share your insights from this to your family, your friends, your neighbor. It could be good to just hone in on a keyword, like Mr. Deshotel here says that his key word this morning was minds as strong as pine trees, or a key phrase. But if you had one thought or one insight from this morning's reading, please share that with someone. And I think that's a great way of sharing God's word and God's inspiration, and to introduce Mother as well. So let's try to challenge that and get into the habit of doing that. And I think sharing about God and true Mother would be more and more natural. So it's been mentioned over and over again, but the live recordings are available on New Jersey Family Church's YouTube account. You just got to look up youtube.com and type in NJ space Family Church, and all our recordings will show up there. And as always, please feel free to make a contribution. If this Chuncheon prayer vigil has been helpful for you, then take a moment to click the link and offer a donation joyfully from your heart to support the ministry to continue what we're doing. And if you'd like to offer a song or living testimony at the next Anshiil, then you can email Yasu or Pastor Takino. So the link will be in the group chat as well. So with that, let's go to the Chuncheon prayer led by our assistant pastor, Atsushi Takino.
I just kindly remind you, we're going to start a 21-day condition. People who want to participate, local Chuncheon Rivers workshop. And I believe that let's create a preparing legislation link and condition. We will receive the soon from him, but please start that condition today until September 7th. And if you have any question, please contact the local Pastor Justin, Les Fred, or me, or Pastor Naoki. So, okay. And today is a Friday. We have our international prayer visit. So from 9 o'clock, and Pastor Naoki is leading the prayer visit in New Jersey Family Church. So we are all welcome. Please come to the New Jersey Family Church prayer visit. So today, and I truly appreciate, now I'm not alone. I have always my young brothers, sisters, and supporting to pray together. So today I like to invite Tara as a representative prayer.
Thanks. Please join me in prayer. Good morning, God, our Heavenly Parent. We are grateful on this rainy Friday morning to be alive. We're grateful to be gathered here as brothers and sisters. We're grateful for this morning's Hyundai. We read from Mother of Peace. We're so grateful for True Mother and her heart. We read about her experiences after True Father's passing. I can only imagine what that's like to lose a husband and to lead this movement on her own. God, I know that as a movement, we haven't been as supportive and as loving towards her as we should be. And God, we're so sorry, God. We're so sorry for all the ways that we weren't able to support her. We were to the love that she's been giving us. And that she really needs during this time. I'm so grateful that she was able to share her story with us, that she can share her experiences so that we can connect more deeply to her. True Mother said that she wants us all to be as beautiful as wildflowers. And I know she's not talking about beauty in our face or in our body, but beauty in our heart, in our soul, and our mind. So we can create a beautiful and pure space internally within ourselves. We can find that beauty in our heart to love our brothers and sisters, to love the people around us. We can have beauty in our spirit. We can connect to God and feel internally beautiful in the way that True Mother wants us to be. Yeah, God, I want to pray for the true children as well. So many times I forget about them and I don't think about them. And God, they need prayer too. I pray that they can feel connected to you. I pray that in some aspect of their lives, they're all going down different paths, but God, I pray that they can come closer to you in everything that they do. And I pray that they can develop love in their hearts for True Mother, that they can support her in her mission, that they can support our movement, and that they can really feel connected to everyone in the movement as brothers and sisters. So God, I pray that we can continue supporting our True Mother. I pray that we can find love in our hearts towards her and towards all the true children. We can continue praying for them. Yeah, God, I'm grateful just to be gathered here on this morning. Grateful for this thing. Grateful that we can be in your presence, God. I really felt your love this morning, and I hope that everyone else who's gathered here can also feel your love this morning. And that we can take that love and we can carry it for the rest of our day and everything that we do. Thank you so much just for loving us, for guiding us, supporting us. Even when we don't feel it, even when we don't return that love to you, God, know that you're always there, pouring out your love to us every single day. So that we can find some way to feel connected to you, find some way to contribute to the movement that has served us so well, whether it's through tithing or service or attendance, so that we can find our own personal way to connect, that we feel inspired by, that we really enjoy, and find gratitude in. So I offer this prayer in my name, Tara McMahon, daughter of Amy, and Tara McMahon, blessed your family, Achu.
Thank you, Tara, for a beautiful prayer. So let's now go into our unison prayer. You can feel free to unmute, and for 3.5 minutes, let's offer our prayers together.
Heavenly parents, thank you very much this morning. Bless all our
Thank you for the miracle that you perform in our lives, even in your life, ちょうどどこにね、共にあって、
Pastor Dr. Cheon and Ricky,
この地上が、それと、
Jerseyも本当に
そしてこの地上の中に、allowing us to understand、感じながら、この失敗体験値を、ここにある、そしてこの一と、その立場をにおいて、
The church is真理によるその世界から人々のそうした自覚をし、となる、そしてことのしていく、そう Jew. All right, thank you everyone for offering your prayers and for joining in our morning Cheon prayer vigil. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow. I don't remember which day it was in Nachio, but anyway, appreciate nature, just like Mother, and let's become sons and daughters of God that creation has been longing for. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you again.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bless you all. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Have a wonderful
Great day,
day.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
On the road.
Job, red in the airport.
See you at 9 a.m. The Christian Church.
Good morning, Mama and Jenny.
Good morning.
And Odom and everybody. Good morning. Yes, good morning, Mika's father.
Reverend, morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, now.
Thank
you. Have a wonderful
day. Have a wonderful day.
All right, have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Close out.
Thank you,
5, 4,
Thank you.
3,
Thank you, now,
2, 1. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.